You're ready, maybe.
I pooped in the potty. It screamed at me on a weekly basis. So often, as a matter of fact, that my roommates make fun of me when I go home because I no longer use the word toilet. Working with kids is very humorous, but it's also really enlightening. Hi, I'm Janine. I'm a senior communication studies major here at LMU. And today I'm going to talk to you about why I believe you should be as confident as a kid screaming, I pooped in the potty. To help you understand this, I'm going to talk to you about a personal experience I had growing up with my confidence, a study on cognitive dissonance, and a story about my little cousin Max. To begin, I'm going to talk to you about losing my confidence as I grow up and finding it again.
Are you gonna?
I'm going to.
Okay, say it again.
I'm going to talk to you about losing my confidence as I was growing up and finding it again.
Mm-hmm.
As a little kid, I was very confident. I'd go up to strangers in the airport, ask them where my Aunt Jackie was and where my cousin Sarah was, because those were my two favorite people in the world. As I grew up, I became a little bit more shy, but I would still go up to kids my age in the pool at hotels on vacations and ask if they wanted to play with me. Then middle school hit. Middle school is rough for a lot of people. It's pretty rough for me. One girl was chosen to be queen. I don't know how that works, but it does. And she and I did not get along within the first week of school. A lot of the kids also agreed with her, and a lot of their time was spent directing hateful comments toward me and just overall just not being very nice. I didn't really gain my confidence back until high school when I started working with kids for the first time and really noticed about how they don't justify what they say or do, they just do it. Next, I'm going to talk to you about a study that was done in the 1950s. It was on cognitive dissonance. A group of people were asked to do a series of meaningless tasks for an hour, like cleaning the school in a hole over and over again. Then some were paid $1 to say it was really fun, and others were paid $20 to do the same exact thing. Those who were paid $1 were more likely to say that it was super fun and they rated it as a more fun experience than those paid $20. What the researchers concluded was that the people who were paid less felt the need to justify their actions because they weren't really confident in the sense that they only did this for $1. It really showed society's need to justify their actions and prove why they did something so meaningless for an hour. Last thing.
So draw that back, and that's why?
And that's why it's important to always be confident in your actions. A little kid would probably tell you within 5 seconds that they were bored of this task and finish it up.
Take a huge deep breath in your belly. Belly. I see that chest now. Let that belly out. Everybody, let's breathe with her. Ready? One time. Fresh, minty breath. Whenever you...
Now I'm going to talk to you about my little cousin.
Nice. Going to.
He's 3. He's best friends with my other cousin, Adonis. They love to play together. And as 3-year-olds tend to do, they also tend to fight. What I've noticed with these two, though, is that they resolve issues faster than any adult I've ever seen resolve an issue. I've actually heard one of them say to the other, you take care of you, and I'll take care of you. This shows me that little kids are very confident in what they do, and they're not worried about other people and how it's going to affect their lives. They're more confident with what they're going to go out there and say, what they're going to go out there and do. This has further led me to believe that they are as confident enough to scream, I'm going to poop on the potty today. They do it. To sum up what we talked about today, I've talked about how I've lost my confidence and found it. I've provided an example of a study on cognitive dissonance. And I've talked to you about my younger cousins who work out their own solutions. All of these have led me to believe that you should be as confident as a kid screaming out, I pooped in the potty today. Because if you're going to attack an issue, you should be that confident.